Hi everyone. My self-storage thought for my walk today is around average length of stay. And because it's quite windy here today, I might also have an issue with the length of stay of my hair in this video, but we'll see about that. But length of stay is one of those things that I notice being so different between different storage businesses, and I find it quite fascinating. I literally know of competing storage businesses that are located on the same road, where one storage business has an average length of stay of about 4.5 months, and the other storage business has an average length of stay of about 13 months. That's how different it can be. Now, we sometimes talk about average length of stay as it having something to do with customer loyalty, that if we have strong customer loyalty, then we'll have longer length of stay. I don't actually think that's true at all, and that's because of the needs-based nature of storage. You can quite easily have a customer in your site that's renting from you, but that isn't loyal at all. They need storage, you're the closest option, that's why they ended up at your place. But if a competitor opened up next door, they would be the first ones to jump ship and rent somewhere else. And then at the same time, you can have a previous customer who just doesn't need storage anymore, but who was really happy about the experience of renting from us when they did need storage. And they are quite happily going around and telling everyone and everything about how great we are. Now, in this example, we actually have a customer who's renting from us, who's less loyal than the customer who's not renting from us. So the first point that I want to make is that average length of stay is not an expression of customer loyalty, in my humble opinion. My experience of length of stay is that it has much more to do with the marketing that a storage business does. A company who targets mainly people who are moving house, whether it's through the messaging on their website or through their pay-per-click advertising. But if we target mostly house movers, then we're going to attract people who stay for a shorter period of time. Businesses who have a wider marketing mix, where they're speaking to many different customer groups at the same time, where they're speaking to many different types of needs and lengths of needs, they are the businesses where we're going to find a longer length of stay. And then, of course, in general, sites that put in that extra effort into attracting business customers, they're usually going to have a longer length of stay across the board. So my thought for today is, what is your average length of stay, and what does it tell you about your marketing mix? Are you happy with the diversity amongst your customer groups, or are there certain customer groups that are overrepresented or underrepresented? Is that trickling through to your length of stay numbers somehow? Is there something more or something different that you could be doing, want to be doing in this area? That wasn't one question, it was a whole bunch of them, but I do hope that it was some food for thought. I wish you all a great day from windy Copenhagen, and I will see you all on my next self-storage walk.